Great to kick the dual heat format back into gear here. Overlapping heats and out there in the lineup now with 50 minutes on the clock. 47.5 minutes remaining is Willian Cardoso, a former quarter-finalist here, up against Yago Dora.
You got to move around. You got to keep busy. Gabriel has kept very busy in the beginning as we see the next heat standing up.
Willian Cardoso. This is his third appearance in the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. Got the call up as an alternate a number of years back and had a great performance getting to the quarterfinals. He loves the Bells Bowl. Didn't have that same fire when we went over to Winky, so he'll be reinvigorated back here on the bowl now in some sizey conditions up against Yago Dora. Probably just looking for an exit point to get back into the lineup.
Here's the replay. Really foamy in the beginning, but cuts through it nicely to get a bit of lip action. Comes around again on the tail, big carve. These conditions suit Big William. Into the green, open face, gets another nice carve and didn't really get him the right rhythm to do a closeout re-entry.
But this year he's looked very different. Positive start on the Gold Coast. One of the form surfers, also competed in the Red Bull Airborne event and had some real highlight moments. And it just feels like Yago is going to have a really good campaign this year. And he started off with a big backhand blast. Couldn't ride out of that one, though. Some people prefer to try and lock in some average to above average numbers and build from there. Right now we're seeing Willian Cardoso. He started off pretty well. 5.17 on his opening wave. Nice big cutback. Just a transition turn, but not an easy turn to execute. And he actually went down just trying to get out of that rebound section.
That's why I was like, oh, he's got another one here. He might even get himself another mid-range score and get him in a great position for being in the second priority heat.
Well, good paddle to get entry into this ride for Yago Dora. He was way outside, really put the head down. Solid turn already executed. This wave standing up pretty nicely. Medium-sized ride, so in order to get himself that excellent score, he's got to hammer the end section here. Hanging back, just waiting for this thing to stand up. Now he commits, gets that board vertical. Lost in the whitewater somewhere and won't re-emerge. As an accomplished free surfer prior to making a charge on the qualifying series.
Yeah, just getting up there a little too late for that one. Not enough speed. If he had some more speed on that bottom turn, he could have come out of that lip a little bit harder. He would have been out in front of that foam and would have been a fantastic score. And yeah, that's a fantastic talent of his.
Look at this thing. Yago just stepped off the ski and he was the only surfer in line for this set wave. It's a little flat on the outside, but he's got some wall to work with here. He's going to drive down the line. This one pushing well wide of the bowl.
Monster.
And Yago, that wave just broke in half really at that point, so he didn't have anything to really push off and get into. So he opted out of that one, but had to have a look at it.
Try and get a hit as we look. This is a massive wave, way out the back off the ski. He's only just off the ski and then comes around this section. Unfortunately, couldn't get a hit up on that piece. And then you'll see the wave split in half. He goes to the top to get a carve done here. The wave splitting in half, and the crowd a bit disappointed. They weren't going to see him have a good go at the inside. But look at that. That's a solid wave. Very solid wave. Coming down. It's going to set a nice bottom turn here. Wow. And it's supposed to get bigger today, Ron. Yeah,
you can see that even though it's not breaking top to bottom, in the background there, that impacting water, there is a lot of force in it. So, now that's the tough thing about bells in these kind of conditions, Luke. It's giving you so much speed, but finding a place to actually put that speed is difficult at times. Yago up, taking his chances on a smaller inside wave. Little top turn there. It's going to be hard to turn in a decent number on a wave like that. We've seen it before though. My mind goes back to 2017. Mick Fanning up against John Florence. Big conditions. Mick picking off bigger waves, doing more traditional surfing.
It will. It got the better of Medina then, but he's done some fantastic surfing.
Cardoso up again. This is heat 10 in the round of 32. Up into this section. Nice finish. And that will couple up nicely with that 5.1.
You can confirm you belted it. And Gabriel, it's been a number of days since we saw you competing. There's obviously been a lot of talk of the swell. How have you been preparing?
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's hard when there's no waves, you know. I've been surfing, keep my body moving. And yeah, finally we have waves. I love when there's waves and a lot of opportunities. And yeah, should be a good end of the contest.
Heading out to the lineup now, one man that always immerses himself in the local culture is Jadson Andre, very popular surfer wherever he goes. And he has a tough clash coming up next. He's up against John Florence. Willian Cardoso up at the moment though. Just under 11 minutes remaining here. And Cardoso did so well in the opening stages to get himself a couple of mid-range fives.
That's its size. There's this other added thing. It's you, not just against your competitor. We see Dora smashing the lip on the outside. Is he going to get around this one? No. Dora taking off deep, fading, getting low for his bottom turn, straight upside down into that lip. If he had been able to get one more turn on this one, would have been right up into the excellent range, and we'll see where the judges go with a beautiful bottom turn on the heel edge as hard as he possibly can. Lines up the best part of the lip there, and then it's like the chains breaking the elevator.
Just one turn
down.
And we are expecting a pretty decent number for this one, because when you look at Willian's waves, really smooth.
Just your other competitor, you're up against the ocean as well when it gets to this size.
Willian Cardoso up as well, so things getting interesting in heat 10. Expecting a good score for Yago, even though he didn't get more opportunity down the line. It was a devastating backhand hit. And Cardoso, though, he's trying to improve on a 5.17 here to increase his lead. I'd say that Yago's chipped away at the requirement. It's just going to be interesting to see where this score falls for the regular footer.
Amazing upside down backhand hit from Dora.
He's been more composed. He's surfing a smart heat at the moment.
Picking really good waves, open face. This wave's a little bit flat there, but he's gathering good speed and he's staying right in the pocket, not getting too far out from himself, being really smooth, trying to keep his composure so he can crack the inside like that. Willian surfing a fantastic heat, leaning back into this one, using his weight, send the lip up into the air, and brings his body over the center of his board to take that drop there and ride out as he gets engulfed by the foam.
Definitely some quality turns in there, but how many kind of average turns do you need to do to match one excellent turn?
Well, this is going to be a good score to watch.
Looks like Yago's going to run out of time here, chasing a 6.4. So Willian Cardoso, his relationship with Bells continues. It's been a good one to him.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a quick break here. Another big heat about to hit the lineup. John Florence and Jadson Andre. We'll bring in Joe Tapel and Martin Potter for the call.